Now then YouTube, I'm the Toffman, and welcome back to some more Thaumcraft and Botania Unite. We are on episode... I have no idea what episode we're on, so I'm just going to carry on. We're on episode whatever we are on, and as you've seen from the little speed up build that I've done, I went ahead and I created those golems that I actually needed. We have a fully functional tree farm. It grows 6 trees, and it replenishes itself using entirely Thaumcraft. However, this is not what I want. I want Thaumcraft and Botania Unite. And a couple of you guys in the comments section were saying about different ways to actually integrate these mods together. And there was one interesting comment made about the Rune of Carpus. Now, I've got my Botania, my Lexica Botania right here. However, the Rune of Carpus, it's a brilliant idea, and I get what you're saying. However, there's a reason why I can't do it like that, and that's because I have to get these placed at certain places, and they have to be certain places. So, quite a handy flower indeed. The Rune of Carpus will pick up nearby blocks in dropped item form and place them in the world nearby. It, however, only places blocks thrown at it on top of a specific block. To specify the block, place it right below the soil the flower is resting on. The reason why I can't use this particular flower, yes, I can use that, and that would be a good idea if I was just having a tree farm, but I'm going to have 2 different farms working together. One of them being a tree farm, as you can see, that gets me the wood and that gets me the saplings back. One of them is also going to be another tree farm that will have its own golem. It will get the wood, that'll be absolutely fine. However, I'm also going to be sticking a munch stew over there. So the Rune of Carpus will be able to work. It just won't. It doesn't have the range required. And I know that you can go ahead and supply it mana, and it will get the range. But I don't want to use it that way. I want to use it the way that I've got at the moment. Block items such as sugarcane will also work, but much alike other blocks, will only be placed in a location where they normally would be able to be placed. Lastly, giving mana to the flower is optional, but it increases its range, and that's how you get that one. Now, I don't want to do it that way. It's a very good suggestion, but I don't want to do it that way myself. However, this here, this is Thaumcraft, and it's entirely Thaumcraft. I want to put some Botania in this, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's episode. So what can we actually replace? I've got a guy here. He's the chopper, as you can see from the little thing there. He goes and, once these trees grow, he goes and chops them down. This guy over here, he is the gatherer. If anything drops on the floor, he will go ahead, gather it, whether it be saplings or it be wood. He'll go and get that, he'll bring it back, he'll put it into the chest. This guy is the guy who uses the items that are in the chest. In other words, birch saplings. He has been specifically told, get the birch saplings. And if I get my Golemus' bell out, and I give him a click, you'll see that he's actually tied to all 6 of these blocks. If I was to get rid of one of these, good old man there, he brings over and plants a new one in there, which is fantastic. It's exactly what I want to do. Fully functioning tree farm, I could just leave it as it is. However, I'm not happy with just leaving it as it is. I want to extend this tree farm a little bit and change a couple of the features that's in here into some Botania. The first thing is, I don't need this. I don't need this man right here. Where's my Golemus' bell? There he is. Oops. Thank you. I can actually take him up. The little wood golem there. And my gather golem animation core. I took him up because there is an item that does exactly the same within Botania. It's called a hopper hock. And if we have a look through here, the hopper hock will pick up items around it. Giving it mana is optional, but it will increase its range. However, I don't need to give it mana because it's all within a tight area of space. I believe that it's about 8, I think. I could be totally wrong there. Its range without mana. So items picked up will put in adjacent inventories, example chests. Placing item frames in any of the inventories will specify which items can or can't go in them. I don't need to specify that. So we're going to make a hopper hock today, guys. We are going to make a hopper hock. We need a redstone root, which is something we haven't crafted yet. And I've got these grey petals in my inventory already nicely ready and waiting. We do need a petal apothecary for this one, but we need a rune of air, which we've got some spare ones from when we used them last time. But we need this redstone root. How do we make the redstone root? Well, a piece of redstone and a piece of grass. Just so happens, guys, that I've gone ahead and I've got some grass and I have a piece of redstone. It's a normal crafting recipe, so let's go and grab that. I do have my rune of air. Okay, so let's go and make this hopper hock so I can show you guys exactly how this is going to work. I need a seed, which I already have some, which is awesome. Let's go back. Rune of air, redstone root. Let's go and chuck them in firstly. Air, redstone root. There we go. They're nicely floating in there. Now we need these mystical grey petals. I've got a normal one, and I've got a light grey one, and 2 of the mana type. Whoops, I've actually chucked them too far. Let's chuck them back in there again. That's looking pretty good to me. I think, yep, there's 4 petals floating around in there. There's also the redstone root. You've got to love this animation, guys. You've got to love it. Seed. Boosh! There we are. Look at that. The hopper hock. It all funnels into it, and it certainly does. Let's actually... have I got that? I do have the bucket in there. Good stuff. So, oh, just in time, guys. This guy should be going and cutting down that tree. Why is he not cutting down that tree? Hey, do your job, fella. Do your job. There he is. He's gone now. Hopper hock, bang, put it there, and let's see what happens. He's now chopping down that tree, and the hopper hock should start actually picking these items up. There we go. You see it disappeared right there. There's no gather. There is no golem to actually gather these things in, and we've got the wood in there. Now the reason why I want to keep it the way that it is and not add the Ranuncarpus in is because I want to be able to have a separate tree farm with its own golem it means I'm going to have to make another one of those chop things. But I'll do that off camera. I won't bore you guys with that one. You've seen the system. I do have some tallow candles over there now, so that is awesome stuff. So this is a fully functional tree farm, including both Botania and Thaumcraft abilities in there as well. But I want to extend it a little bit, and I think I'm going to extend it out here slightly. Did I get some? No, I've just got gravel. I've just got some gravel. I want some dirt, but I don't know if I've got enough. Oh yeah, I should have plenty. Now I want to actually go ahead, and I think I want to cover in all of this particular area here. That's a lot of dirt to actually go ahead and use. I know that there is a particular item that you can use, and I forget what it's called. Would you believe it? I forget what it's called. What is it actually called? It's the Rod of something or other. The Rod of the Lands, I think it is a rather simpleton tool. By utilising mana from your inventory via mana tablet, it can materialise and place a dirt block down. That's pretty awesome. A Rune of Earth, Living Wood Twig, and Dirt. Do we have a Rune of Earth kicking around, actually? We do indeed. I can actually go ahead and make one of these. How fantastic is that? I do need wood, though, because I'm going to need some living wood twigs for this. Materialise dirt, guys. I don't need to materialise dirt, but I've got plenty of dirt. But it's nice to have it just in that rod form so that I don't really need to go ahead and keep a stack full of dirt in there. I can just keep an item, and that'll be pretty good. We need some living wood twigs, so we need living wood. Living wood. Ah, so good to see that finally up and running now. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be good stuff. So, do I have any living wood? I don't have any living wood whatsoever. So we're going to have to wait for that to actually finish off there. Okay, when that's finished, I'll get that. And once I've got all the stuff together to make this Rod of the Lands, I'll be back. As if by magic and just in time, we have mining fatigue. Oh, even though it really doesn't make much of a difference. And I'm actually just cutting through this like butter. So that didn't actually work well. Can I actually... No, I can't. Oh, but I can do that. I'm going to see if I can, like, just walk up fences. But I can't, so that's good. We've got these now. Can I do that? Yes, I can. This is good stuff. This is very, very good stuff indeed. I need a normal crafting table to be able to do this. let's go ahead and grab a normal crafting table. Piece of dirt, living wood twig, and a rune of earth. And that gives us Rod of the Lands. And of course we've got our mana tablet, which does have mana inside it. And I'm going to show you guys what this does. Rod of the Lands. How awesome is that? I don't need to keep a full stack of dirt on me anymore. However, it does eat through that mana after a while. I've got loads of dirt here. I may as well use up this dirt for the moment, but I do have that Rod of the Lands should I need it. And out of interest, actually, is there like a backpack or something that I can store? Because there's going to be a lot of these tools kicking around. And I'm wondering if there's going to be some sort of bag. No. And I can't remember if Botania adds a storage bag in. Or something of the sort. I know other mods do. And I know that Thaumcraft's got one for the wands, for the wand caps and stuff. But I don't think Botania has one. Again, goldfish, guys. Goldfish. So they could be. But I've just totally forgotten about it. This is good. This is really good. Exciting stuff here. We're pushing new grounds, guys. Pushing new grounds. Placing dirt down, guys. Placing dirt down. Okay, I think that'll be enough to actually start with what we want to be able to do. I will go ahead and finish the rest off another time for you guys so that you don't get bored to hell. Right, I want this young man here. Instead of placing all 6 over here, I also want him to place 1 just over here. Bang, right there if you could. And this little guy's going to come ahead and just put that down there. Now when this grows, that golem chop man, he doesn't have the range to be able to come over here and chop this tree down. And that's important because today as well, I'm hoping that we got enough time to be able to make the munch stew. Or at least, I'm hoping that we're going to make the munch stew. It just depends on how expensive it is because I can't remember. Anyways, munch stew. I believe, yes, the Rune of Gluttony. Okay, this is, we need a couple of mana diamonds. That's not going to be too difficult to be able to get. Let's go and do that first. Get that bit and bob sorted out. Okay, did I use all my diamonds? No. I can't have. I can't have used all my diamonds, seriously. Did I already have them on me? Did I think, oh, I'm going to be able to do that, so I don't have to go mining, guys. Oh, there we are, look. I didn't use all my diamonds. God, that tin is getting really annoying. Alright, so let's go and make these into mana diamonds, and then we can work on the rest of what we've got to do for the munch stew. The munch stew, I don't think requires mana to be able to work. Whoops. There we are. The munch stew. Generating the form of natural energy that is mana should be pretty good process when done via other living materials. By using the munch stew, any leaves near the flower will get converted and munched up and converted into mana. I don't think it uses mana. It's a generating flower, I'm sure it is. Okay, so diamonds into mana diamonds. Brilliant. So we've got 1/2 of this recipe now. The other half is slightly more difficult to come across. The Rune of the Fire requires 3 mana steel ingots, a nether wart, a gunpowder, and a nether brick. That is not a problem. We can do that. I have 3 mana steel ingots on me already from when I was making... What was I making? No, I was getting stuff ready for the munch stew. That's exactly the reason why I had those on me in the first place. Nether wart, gunpowder, 8 of you. And then get you cooked up in the furnace here. We only need the 1, so we can just leave the rest cooking. I do hope that you're enjoying this series, guys. I'm really, really enjoying doing this myself. I do at some stage, and tell me if this is a good idea or a bad idea. But my two lads, one of them's 9 years old, one of them's 6 years old. They both want to play with me, and they both want to record with me. But unfortunately, it's a little bit hard to be able to do that. The thing is that when they want to record with me, it's like Solidcraft and stuff like that. So it's like they really don't have the laptops to be able to do that kind of pack. And they've been on about recording with me for a while. So I said to them that I may, and this is may, have them in for an episode on this series at some stage. I might not do. I might do. It really all depends, guys, on what you guys think about it as well. Because I know that sometimes it can be a little bit irritating when kids are around and kids go into series and stuff like that. So do let me know. Do let me know. 2, 3, and I think that is it. Nether brick, gunpowder, nether wart, 3 mana steel. That's a lot of mana. Oh no, hang on a minute. No, it's not. That's good. That's good. Right, I need... And I've left it at home. Of course, I have left it at home. There's also a couple of plants, a couple of flowers that I do want to use in conjunction with all the rest as well that will allow me to grow these flowers. And I did mark it down because, again, I forgot. No, I've forgotten it. I forgot to mark it down. Right, where's me wand? Where's my wand? Where did I put you? I may have put you in that chest down there, actually, come to think of it. That's probably the case. Yes, I did. The Wand of the Forest. Come on, me and you have got a job to do, Wand of the Forest. I love this Sojourner's Sash, and I really want to get that Globetrotters one. There we go. That is now going to start accepting mana, and when that goes... I actually need to grow some stone. I need stone. Damn. Could have, like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I don't have to keep wandering around for wood anymore, which is amazing stuff, guys. 8. And 8. So I can take you out, and I can put you in, and I can go and make... it's actually getting night time. And last time I was out, that hole over there, there is a hole right there. That was a creeper. And yes, it did blow up. It didn't kill me, but it did blow up. So I want to avoid that this time. Let's go and make some more living stone. And then we can get on with actually crafting that particular item. I only need the 1 for this, but be alright. Got a little bit. That's awesome. You gotta love that, guys. You really have to love that. But Botania is such a... It's such a different mod, and it's such... I love... It's like... It's innovation. It really is innovation. And you've got to love it. You really do have to love it. I'm just hoping that it continues. I'm really hoping that it continues. Vasky, if you are watching this, now then, I am Goldfish. People have been saying, and a couple of people in particular have been saying, what's going to happen if Botania stops? What would they be what would Vasky be working on next? That is a really good question. That is a really good question. I have no idea. And Vasky, if you're watching this, comment section, tell us what kind of ideas you've got floating around in that head of yours. I do know that he's got an emotes mod, and I'll tell you something. That emotes mod is something great for. It's great for servers, especially servers. If you're going to be spending a lot of time with other people on servers, then that'll be a brilliant mod for that. Come on, Stone. There you are. Brilliant. I needed you. Where were you when I needed you? There we are. Look at this. Look at this. It's here now. Let's go and chuck this on top of there. And boosh. Yes, for the Rune of Fires. That is one done. We need to work on the other one. Rune of Winter is a little bit harder to get hold of because I need snow. And I have no snow. I haven't even found a biome where I've... Oh, hang on a minute. Is that snow on top of that? I say, we need snow. It's really hard to find snow. There's some on top of there, tough man. That's right. I'm such a noob. It's only because I've not been trying to find it. You know what I mean? I've not actually looked actively for snow. So it's under my eyeballs all this time. Under my eyeballs all this time. I need 1 earth, which we've already got, and I need 1 water. So another 3 mana steel ingots now. 1 bone meal, 1 sugarcane, and a fishing rod. All of that should be absolutely fine. Let me get this stuff together. I'll be back when I've got it. And here we are, guys. We can now make the Rune of Water, which is amazing. Boosh! Good stuff. And we get 3 for our troubles for that one, so that's great. I went home and I got the one of the earth as well. So, We actually have that. We have that. We haven't got wool, cake, or this snow. So why don't we go ahead and... The cake might be a little bit difficult. I'm not sure if I've got any eggs kicking around. Oh, yeah, I do. I do. So that's pretty good. Wheat. We've got wheat as well. Let's go and make the cake. Can we actually make the cake? I need a bucket of milk, don't I? I need 3. Jesus. Okay. I am going to have to... I did have a bucket in there. Where did it go? That's alright. I can use some buckets. I'm not actually going to make the last one because iron is getting slightly less common now for me. I'm going to go and grab the bucket out of here. I'm going to go and find some cows so I can get 3 buckets of milk for that. 2 sugar, everything else is absolutely fine. I do know that there's cows up there somewhere. So let's have a quick run into the wilds and try to find these cows once again. And there's pigs. Cows, I know you're up here. Let's come on. Come on. I'm a man in need here. I'm a man in need. Cows. Cows, come on. I should actually be coming up here with like a piece of wheat or something and bringing the cows back. That would be the most sensible thing to do. I'm not seeing any cows. I'm seeing sheep though. I do need a piece of wool. If you don't mind, sheep. Thank you. I do have cotton. Sorry, not cotton. I do have string back at home, so that's not too much of an issue. But I've got a piece now, I suppose. Oh man, it's going to take forever. Okay, I'm going to try to find some cows, and I'll be back once I've found the cows and managed to milk them for all they're worth. Aha! We see cows, and there's 2 of them as well. 3 of them, 4 of them. Oh my god, we've hit the mother load. The moo load. 3 bits of milk. Phantasmal. Let's get back home so we can go ahead and that's actually the dark totem over there. That's how close we are. We're not exactly that very far away, in all honesty. I didn't need some food. So anyway, I'll meet you back at home. Right guys, we are back home. I need some sugar. I need an egg. I think I need 2 pieces of sugar. If I remember right, it's 1 on either side. I also need wheat. Oops, not 4, but it'll do. Milk, 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 egg, sugar. Oh, piece of cake. The cake is a lie. That's right, guys. The cake is definitely a lie. But for the moment, we have a wool. We need 2 snow. And I'm reluctant to break things. And it's getting night time. Let's go to sleep first. And then we shall climb the mountain with our shovel in hand. There we are. I've got some mana in my mana tablet, so it should be okay to do that. I do want to get, guys, at some stage, very, very shortly, I do want to get an enchantment table on the crack, because that will definitely help us going forwards. I'm pretty sure of that one. I might actually need you, fella, to use you as a little get up. Oops. Come on. Okay. Like this. Hit. I love doing that. It's great. Alright. Snowballs arose. Snowballs can be changed into snow. I need 2 of them. I may as well grab enough. And when it rains next, that'll just replenish anyway, so that's good stuff. Oops. I don't want to go that way. Tell you what would be a good idea, actually. Splash. I would have laughed my tits off if I'd have missed that completely and smashed into the side and landed on the sand. Yeah, it would have been funny. It would definitely have been funny. For you guys, yes. For me, I would just spawn and have to go and get my stuff, and it'd be a waste of time. So we are actually coming really, really close to the end of this episode now, guys, and I think that we'll be okay to actually get this done. We can make the Rune of Winter, and then in the next episode, we can go ahead and finally finish off and make what we need. So the cake goes in. The Rune of the Water goes in. Is it the Rune of Fire? Am I right? No, it's not. It's Earth. Nearly put it in. Rune of Earth goes in. So that's that. We need the wool, 2 snow. wool, 2 snow, and that should be that. How much does it take? Hardly anything. Let's whack that over there. See how much is in there. A good amount, a decent amount there. That is a decent amount. So that's going to go ahead and do its stuff. There's a tiny little bit in there that you can see, and that will gradually get bigger and bigger and bigger. And we've got a living wood rock ready and waiting to make this rune. Once this rune is done, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode, because then, after the Rune of the Winter, the Rune of Gluttony. And then the Rune of Gluttony is then going to be used in the other thing. So that's good. That's good. These hardly use any mana at all. Alright, I'll be back when this is ready to go ahead and craft. Okay guys, we are now ready to craft and end this episode. Oh yeah. We have a Rune of Winter. We need that along with the Rune of Fire. And we need those couple of mana diamonds, which I've already got, to make the Rune of Gluttony. And once we have the Rune of Gluttony, we can then go on to make the Munch Dew. And the Munch Dew will go ahead and be used along in conjunction with this particular tree to create yet more mana. How fantastic is that? We do need another golem animation core for Chop. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that one off camera. You guys have seen me do that and derp around with that before. Just to remind you guys what the golem animation core for Chop is. It's down here. I'm going to need a golem animation core for Harvest, another axe of the stream, and 3 iron axes along with some arbor, instrumentum, and mito to be able to go ahead and grab one of those. I may need one, I may not need one. I may have to manually go ahead and chop down this tree, because if we let the golem do it, it will start to degrade the leaves much faster than what I would like for this particular thing. So I may have to do it manually. I'll find out some other way of getting rid of the wooden blocks without it taking the leaves down. We need that Munch Dew, guys. We need that Munch Dew. I also want to get into making a couple of flowers just to help these trees grow quicker, and that's going to be coming up in the upcoming episodes anyway. If you've enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and leave a like on the video. It really does help, guys, and it shows me that you're still enjoying what's coming out. We are, of course, on the latest beta of Thaumcraft. I'm yet to see any new mobs or anything like that so far, and I haven't gone exploring enough in this world to be able to find any new structures, whatever they are. So, yes, I hope that you're going to enjoy what's coming up in the future. Until next time, I've been the Tough Man as always. Stay safe.